Now, Sammy Gyamfi now negating the can because of certain allegations being making against the security services. No, but period go for be able to sampa because actually some Sammy Gyamfi are kind of oh there I said why what from me have to my family kuska but mazana she video no business and video we in China the comment section.
What the plan is, and we are telling them, all the people there, they are making the police officers there, they are making their police career, the military officers, they are making their career in the military, that respected state security agency, coterminous with that of President Akufo-Addo. The day President Akufo-Addo will exit office will be the last day they will serve as policemen and military men, and we will deal with them mercilessly. That is the message we are sending across to them.
So what ya semwa Sammy Gyamfi eka. Odi ehwede ya atweregu eha no. Na hwe video no kosi ewiye, me di ba ko beto aso. Se we wi a ba ko to aso hwe ni nyina kosi na wiye. Obi hu nipa kra ndisi foye. Hello minianom. Nyame hiro bibia eye munia no wasare ne misre wende ya share video ma nipa 5 nsanka. Bomodian na share ma me. Me pa chopa. Me hunu NDC ni sa suban we enyende. Sa ahoya ne vindictiveness ena omubae mekai former president Kufo Efra Banmu 2008 ni aye recruitment ama soldier for recruiting Ghana for nkola a yako training omako training be 4 months aka akra no mawie NDC for buy omuhwe nyame anim odi ahenkan be se ani obunsomatiko epamo recruit for no kofie semonko yebefre mo besinde sa nkrofo na e course enlistment no ma ye recruit mu in 2008 and sana NDC babem no omupamo mu nyina free barracks and as a training centers emo mu sa kofie besinde NDC for eti asemo a wo ka we no magana ni bia adwune say threat keke NDC for suban ano no say ye wo election year na wuntumi hu policy papa bia aban we di tudwa anase opposition fo di tudwa say ye ba MPP fo ye free SHS ye de ye free SHS ye be sei anase omo ye NHIS ye de ye ne sai be ni sei ye be ye program we Bawumia se obe digitization ye be sei Bawumia se obeba credit rating abagana na se bigana ye se bruchire ye hwe credit rating so a yetimi ma uka ni yetito nkakra kopense yebetie wie mose eno ye no yebesi sa police no bie ni ho omo sore a normal te se ahoya normal uhwe Kevintela ni Sammy Gyamfi ni omo publications a chese wodwene ho a wonti ase ahoya normal NDC babia wo moye tribalism omo sorry a no omo sa blemu other people say omo mo na tribalistic na NDC every say ye T NDC free for the former president Rawlings time PNDC asantefo anyansanfo pa ebo papa ni chidom ebo ano emu asikafo menka obi akwa meka PB obin onimnyansa te se yi kebuzia sankrofo akukudam anom don MPP besin NDC besinde da krokura ni ho a yaso da ese yebema asantini wohwe asantifo population wo Ghana ha se yebema asantini bi aye omo vice president krada ministerial appointment kra no eduru baby na mama ni ministers ni nyina ba ko pe ena na oye asantini current national executive sa NDC wo kra no asantini ba ko kra nim timini asantifo de anom asem ye me yase me asantini ya na asantifo bi asem ye me ya papa uduru kumase a na wase na noti MPP ho ti radio so kasa na wo party na wo no unim party kro de unim NDC ade omudi asantifo a omugusu ye ahoya apia menkamo apino A1 asikafo akese na naboache mu bomodi bomu nyina afom so obi akogi loan 50 cedis sell the year juma loan o enye se wako wie sika no adenti na bank ama ne loan kese sa ye chi no de no be she prison asantifo ma no mu di omo nkasa sika edidwa juma edidi asantifo ma and also na wote radio so kasa ma ndc tribalism ye ka tribalism wo Ghana ha se party ye tribalism a ndc number 1 party we see su besinde yenma asante ni post papa bia obeka se we dey apagya no pa wo party no manap ko duru sei debi tembia ye ka omo hye anso nko hwe a Ghana ha omo pa na doso ni na bedi akire na ka mehwe kura senka anya hwe kura no ko mo fama Zanato Rollins ono ni papa ye Voltarian ni maame ya asanteni nke no kura no ebe maache kakra nanso debi NDC say asante moja kakra wo mu no yemfa mauda nso mo sori amoso obi na tribalism hwe na say capital ansem oka na nkremofo Bawumia person oje what kind of bullshit is this ye de obi sum ene hwe di bread ma no eye ne obetumi aye and Bawumia is competent enough to do the work. Her policies are there to you oba beye. Emu ahe na mama diaba. Mama na uzi oye so called Christian no. Emu ahe no diaba. Bawumia yire ba kope e no ne na wo. Ono e kremuni na nko wo kwan so otumi ware 4 5 no. Na mama e. Se uti hona wadwe yo send the NDC for keka no omo opposition no omo keka obo o Sammy Gyamfi this is the second time I walk as same way oba ye beyi police fu anana do afa omo ye beyi omo di wa ye fa o political ye di politically fa o ye beyi omo di na mo mra bi na recruitment mo ye no omo party chairman fie na omo ye recruitment omo tena ho twere list e de koma police headquarters no ma for mo adwuma nipa no pekura on ko enlistment wo e ba be kaso obi ye the politically rafa no Ghana yedo
important the Ghana card was the identification system that we've put in place in Ghana. And I even said that this, for me, at this stage of our development, I'll prefer this to 1,000 integer. You can imagine the furore this caused. Is this man Wabodamana? What is he talking about? What is the Ghana card? What is system? How could it be so much more valuable? I'll just give you a few reasons, and it wasn't said, cavalierly. There was thinking to that statement, and I wanted people to think about it. For the first time in our history as a country, we have a unique identity system, which is biometric. So we can uniquely identify every individual, whether they are alive or dead, right? We can uniquely identify every individual. So immediately, if you can uniquely identify each individual, the case of ghost names on our public sector payroll will become a thing of the past. Immediately, once we do it, and I'm working with controller here, we're doing a lot of good work on the controller payroll database and cleaning it up. If you look at what has happened recently, National Service Scheme, we found 14,000 ghost workers, saved annually 114 million Ghana cedis to the public exchequer. From 14,000, just from one institution, National Service, 14,000 ghost workers, because we look for unique identity. Just a couple of days ago, SNIT reported finding 27,000 ghost pensions. 27,000 ghost pensions. And they were being paid 327 million Ghana cedis a year. Two institutions, you add a yearly savings that these discoveries have made just in two institutions, 441 million Ghana cedis. Over 10 years, you are talking of over 4 billion Ghana cedis. This is just two institutions, and you can be sure that when we go through every institution, you will see that we will be able to eliminate all ghost workers thanks to the Ghana card. As a result of the Ghana card, we've made it the tax identification number for everybody. When we came into office in 2017, only 4% of adults in Ghana had a tax identification number. 4%. And you can see most of those are in the formal sector. Not many who will be registered for taxes. We said, let's make the Ghana card number the tax identification number. Immediately we did that. The number of people that have tax identification numbers have suddenly gone up from 4% to 85%. And that is it. So now the taxman knows exactly who has filed, who has not filed at any particular time. And not only do we know them, we also have their digital address, so we know where they live. So tax collection is going to take a different path going forward because we now have the data. Fake birth certificates was a big problem, for our country. And it made it very difficult for people to trust our documents at embassies and everywhere because people would just go and have fake birth certificates. In fact, when we went to the births and deaths registry, we found three different databases. We had to harmonize the databases. But once you have unique identity, you will not have fake birth certificates. There will be no football age versus normal age. That business will come to an end. Recently, you will know that I think our women's team was banned for presenting some overage players. Hopefully, now we are going to strictly require that they bring their Ghana cards before they are going to be registered to play. Today, with your Ghana card, the Ghana card the banks are very happy with it because it gives all the KYC a bank needs. One of the problems we have had is for people to open bank accounts. But today, if you have a Ghana card and a mobile phone, you don't have to fill any form at all. You can just dial a USSD code and put in your Ghana card ID, and a bank account will be open for you, and you can start transactions immediately. So we are bringing in financial inclusion. When we came into office, the proportion of adults with bank accounts was less than 40%. Today, because of mobile money interoperability and the Ghana card, today we have over 90% of adults either having a mobile money account, which is interoperable with a bank account, or a bank account itself. And that is very phenomenal. We have one of the things that has really, since I was at the Bank of Ghana, one of the things that kept eating at us at the bank was the absence of a credit system in Ghana. In many countries, workers don't have to just live on their monthly paycheck because there's a credit system. If you have a regular paycheck, you will be able to get a way to buy, a TV on credit or a fridge on credit and all of that. A working credit system. But we don't have a credit system in Ghana. And one of the biggest obstacles to the development of a credit system was the absence of unique identity. The credit reference agencies need unique identity to do credit scoring so that everybody will know what their credit score is. So if you don't pay your bills, you will have a very low credit score and they will not give you credit. If you pay your bills, you have a high credit score and you will get credit. Now, many developing countries, including Ghana, we've not had this credit system because of the absence of credit scoring. But because we have now linked all bank accounts to the Ghana card, we have linking the bank accounts to the Ghana card, you have unique identification for credit scoring. Yesterday, I had a meeting with the credit reference agencies and ECG as well as Ghana Water, because we want to make sure those who don't pay their bills on time, it will affect your credit. So, and that is all of us, I suppose, for water, and because that is where you bring discipline into the economy, discipline into the society. But thankfully, this year,